Yenge family. Yenge, how are you doing? Is everything okay?
Yes, yeah.
Eat, what do they say? Eat the meat and spit out the bones, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
But even a half truth is still a lie, right?
Because now it's the most difficult part. What is what? Yeah. Should I completely leave Christianity and go now to African spirituality? But there are also some good yeah, like falls, you know. Even in African spirituality, there are some falls, you know, some that we have to be careful with. We cannot just jump into something without knowing the source. Okay, great. Here we are in this assembly of Isai Congo in the world. As a family, we're moving forward step by step. We have been here the whole year. Yeah, the Most High is protecting us, and He's guiding us. He's giving us everything, always food and strength. And we are here on Saturdays and as a family, praying together and worshiping, listening to the Most High's word, like a family, and everything works very, very, very good. Yeah, all praises to the Most High. Now, normally we have started in the beginning always with doing healings, and I was teaching a lot about repentance and all these kind of things. And then when I teach a lot of you guys about how to heal, how to do those repentance things, the most of y'all can do those kind of things by yourself now today, which means that mostly I don't have to do this no more. But if I go back and start thinking, I know that many of y'all came new into this, and some other forgot some practices. That's why, or some others have never done like spiritual baptism, repentance, and all these kinds of things, you know. And that's why it's always good to remember people why we wear some white, or why do we wear why do women cover their heads, and you know, and how they used to you know, what do they wear when they come to the tabernacle, and why, and how man should walk, or be in which kind of righteousness he should walk in front of the Most High, and all these kinds of things. And today, only on an announcement, I'm going to tell you guys that we are also doing another spiritual work that the Most High have promised to do. This is the agriculture that we have started now, where we're going to start with like 1,000 acres of agricultural land. I can tell you next month it will be raining season, so this is the month where we have to give full power, so that we can put things into the ground, so that the nature does the rest. If you know my teachings, I teach a lot about agriculture. Agriculture has a spiritual blessings behind it. If you remember these teachings that I always used to teach, Solomon, David, Isaiah was the only always talking about agriculture. There was no prophet that wasn't talking about plants and how to reap and all these kinds of things, because it has a spiritual background. Everyone that wants some more information about the agricultural project that we're doing, he can contact and be a part of it. For everyone that used to support my ministry with $5 or $10 or even more, thank you very much. I appreciate you. And everyone that has never donated or something like that, you can go to Sister Kim or Sister KK, or here, I don't know, somewhere in this invitations. I think there is something where you can contact us and send a donation, which is also appreciated, which is also very good, especially for the projects that we are doing. The projects that we are doing are big. You're going to see us very soon in televisions. You're going to see us very soon doing the agriculture. And I think the next year, and this will be also the teaching from today, next year will be the year of the Muntu, which will be the year of everyone, that for every one of us, especially end of this year, we're always doing a very special prayer. And then from January, it will be like Solala. But on February, this will be the change for everyone that used to believe in the Bantu movement. Not only here, but everyone that is in the Bantu movement will or see this change in 2023, which is a 523. And it means spirituality. It means that it's time that the Most High will do big things for our people, especially if it comes to feeding our people, bringing our people home, etc., etc. We are working very long for these things that bringing our people home. And we suffered a little bit here in Africa, here and there, with papers, with different kinds of things. But the Most High is helping so that we can, so that we put everything together, and 2023 will be a very, very good year for all of us. So then this was the announcement. I think I will have some more later. Like I said, today we're going to see that all Isolele will be saved. This will be the teachings from today. We had a Gunza that normally should come and bless us, but this guy is not working properly. I don't know. Sometimes people might think, oh, what did Masa say? What did Masa do? But Masa has sometimes nothing to do with that. I'm doing so many things at once. And even if I'm doing all those things at once, I have still some time for those things that I have said. But there are some people they are not so good. But yeah, we're gonna do it anyway. I will have some more time very, very soon, because I will be in Germany. If I'm in Germany, I'm working 3 or 4 times harder than here, because here I have other works than I do in Germany. So don't worry. We're gonna have some times for everything that must be done spiritually, especially if it comes to renewing our spirit in our bodies, which is very, very important for each one of us. What I also really understand. Me myself, I want to do a new trip after the South African one. All this, I want to visit Congo again, just to purify my body, because I think from next year, I can start doing some other things in spirituality and showing some other things in spirituality, especially if it comes to bringing things from nothing to this world. And if it comes to teaching again alchemy, like this will be a complete other. I saw people in America already, like this people that do not even like the Bantus so much, but they are Bantus too, they should never forget. They're just doing their own path, but they're already understanding a lot of things, and they're also trying to learn about alchemy and all these kinds of things, which is a good thing. Salvation will come from the Most High in spirit and in truth, and it's for all of us. It's for all of us, yeah. And for people that lives in SA or Kenya, I think we gonna be there. Me, I won't be there. The sisters will be visiting you guys in Kenya. If you are going to go, if you want some medicine or stuff like that, maybe you're in Tanzania. Kenya is not so far away from Tanzania.
Right.
Yeah, and you can bring some medicine for those people. Okay. Yeah. People from SA, if they want some medicine, just say something so that we can bring some medicine to you guys. Yeah. Medicine, what means that money problems in love, problems in with the body, back pain or whatever, or you man thing is not working no more or whatever. There are different kinds of problems for each person, and you have to contact and tell us something, what your problem is, that can be resolved with herbs and with wood and all these kinds of things. And natural medicine, there's no African medicine, but natural medicine, so that we can resolve cutting up lineages. Like me myself, if I'm going to Germany, I will bring some of this medicine to Germany so that I can send it to the US or England. We have already a sister in the England. She took already something for blood pressure, what? Asthma and diabetes. You know? And I know that some people have some eye problems. You know, I know it from Germany that people are almost blind. I have to bring them something for the eyes. I have even to write it down before I forget this. Okay. Great. Yeah. So we're gonna talk about that all Isolele will be saved. You know.
Vamos falar de que todo o Isolele será salvo, está bem?
Yeah, for those who wants to read, you need your Bible.
Para aqueles que querem ler, por favor, tenham as suas Bíblias. Vai precisá-la.
The first Bible verse is Isaiah 48:10.
O primeiro livro é Isaías 48:10. Versículo 10, sim. Oh, Isaías 48. Agora, I don't have a Bible here. Oh, forgot I'm on my phone. Okay. Isaías.
Behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction.
So, with other words, yeah, the Most High has chosen us, yeah, in the time of affliction, which means when the time of affliction really starts, this is where the Most High will start showing the world that we are chosen.
Em outras palavras, Satezamba quis dizer ou mostrar ao mundo que ele nos escolheu no momento da aflição. Assim que a aflição bater ou tocar a porta do mundo, ele mostrará que nós somos os escolhidos dele.
The most of the people think that we are the most cursed, but the Most High will show the world that we are the most blessed because He has chosen us.
A maioria das pessoas pensam que nós somos amaldiçoados, mas quando a hora chegar, Satezamba vai mostrar a eles que nós somos os benditos, os abençoados.
Zechariah or Zacharias 14:12.
Zacarias 40, versículo 12.
14:12.
Oh, 14, 12. Thank you.
Right.
Yes.
And this shall be the plague wherewith the Most High will smite. Will smite all the people that fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
So, brothers, normally I don't like to take these kinds of verses out, but I have to tell you the truth. We are going to war. Yeah. When I say we are going to war, I will tell you that the nations will fight each other. Yeah. We will have war. We're gonna have war. Yeah. Like war, and bombs, and you know, this is war.
Então, irmãos, desculpa, geralmente eu não gosto de pregar versículos assim, nem de falar dessas coisas, mas apenas para salientar que nós teremos guerra. Teremos guerra, não é guerra de brincadeira, é guerra de armas e bombas a explodirem.
Yeah, we're going to have war in different kinds of places, okay? We're going to have war in different kinds of places in Africa. We're going to have war in different kinds of places in the West. In Africa, we had war all the time, but the war that will happen in Africa will be the wars that will free our country. My goodness, sister, it's winter over there.
No, I'm having allergic reaction. There's a lot of pollen, you know. I'm really sorry. I have my hives, everything is There's a lot
Oh.
of pollen. I always have this
Yeah,
allergy, but today something else.
Uh,
Sorry. Como o irmão Massa estava a dizer, nós vamos ter muita guerra em África, em várias partes do mundo. Em África teremos, na Europa também. Em África sempre tivemos, mas desta vez a guerra que vamos ter será de frente, porque vai ser uma guerra onde os justos em África obterão a justiça. Uma guerra para nos libertar, a nós os justos, aqueles que buscam a verdade. E, entretanto, aqui a minha alergia é atrapalhada.
let us meditate before we start, because it's going to be deep. You see the first verses. Let us first
Vamos meditar antes de começarmos, que vai ser profundo. Já viram os primeiros versículos bíblicos, por isso estiquem os braços, comecem a abanar, vamos descontrair, que hoje a mensagem vai ser forte. Então vamos descontrair, preparar-nos física, espiritualmente.
make this one here. Now you start to clap like this.
Vamos bater as palmas assim.
Now you say in the name of Tata, out.
E vamos dizer,
Name of
em nome de Tata Zamba, fora!
In the name of Tata,
Em nome de Tata Zamba, fora!
in the name of Tata, out.
Fora! Em nome de Tata Zamba, fora! Toda a energia
Now you clap 3
negativa,
times here.
fora! Vamos bater 3 vezes no peito.
Now you go to your head. Huh?
E agora
Before
vais
you do
para a
this,
tua
you clap 3
cabeça,
times. 1, 2,
bate
3.
3
Then
vezes
do this thing here.
e põe a mão na cabeça e massageia, conforme o irmão Massa está a fazer, para aqueles que estão a vê-lo.
Exactly. Now you clap 3 times. 1, 2,
Bater
3.
3 vezes. 1, 2, 3.
Now you jump 3 times.
Vamos pular também 3 vezes.
Name of God.
Em nome de Tata Zamba, vamos sentar-nos em gueta.
This is how you free your spirit, yeah?
Esta é a maneira como libertamos o nosso espírito.
If you wants to heal someone, yeah, let the bad energy first leave you and then come down.
Se queres orar para alguém, libertar alguém também, deixa com que as energias negativas saiam fora do teu corpo, que estejas calmo e completamente preparado para o fazer.
So now you're sweating. We can move
Agora
forward
está a
with our
transpirar.
Bible in our hands.
E podemos continuar.
Great. So what we have learned so far is, yeah, in Isaiah 48 and 10, that the Most High will choose us in a time of affliction, in the time of, please read it again, yeah, so that you understand. In
O que nós aprendemos no livro de
bad
Isaías é que Tata Zamba vai nos socorrer em momentos muito maus. Então vamos voltar a ler outra vez Isaías.
But not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction.
In the furnace of affliction. This affliction
No
hasn't
forno da
started yet.
aflição. Esta aflição ainda não começou.
But every one of us will see this affliction. No,
Mas
this
cada de
generation
nós
will
verá
not
esta
pass,
aflição.
and every one of us will see this affliction. We talked about
Esta
new
geração não
passports.
passará.
We
Todos
talked
nós
about.
veremos isto.
Wait a minute. Who knows the prophecies of the 4 horsemen?
Quem sabe a profecia dos 4 cavaleiros? Me? Not all. Yeah.
Hmm?
Quem sabe? Alguém sabe a profecia dos 4 cavaleiros do Apocalipse?
It's good if you start reading the Revelations. You will be shocked.
Eu
There's
acho que é
nothing like.
muito bom.
There's nothing
ser
like.
ler
Oh
estas
yeah,
coisas.
everything will be peaceful.
Não tem nada ali de coisas que serão
No, I know they're
serão
going to
feitas em paz.
I know they're going to release some serious harm on the earth to those that are not sealed or something like that.
It has nothing to do to those. They will come and still do a lot of harm to the earth, to people, to animals.
Eles vão vir e vão fazer muito mal ao mundo, às pessoas, aos animais, à natureza.
Yeah. And the Most High, literally, is doing all these kind of things, but with the power of the Gentile nations, which means even the evil ones, they also want this to happen. So this is why it's not easy to understand the Most High. The Most High himself say that this kinds of things will happen, but also these evil doers, the people that control the world, they also want these kinds of things to happen. So it will happen anyway.
Então, Satanás quer que essas coisas aconteçam, por isso é que é um bocadinho complicado de perceber. É uma situação perplexa, porque os gentis também querem que isto aconteça. As pessoas más estão a fazer
every movie that they show. You can see it and you know, they talk about, they wrote it in their book. They talk about it like they're coming with war. They really prepare. Yeah, they're really preparing for war. They want this kind of things, plague, hunger.
Estão realmente a preparar-se para a guerra. Eles estão realmente a preparar-se para a guerra. Não é? Eles querem que tudo isto venha.
Do someone know why this, you know, why evildoers want these kinds of things to happen?
Será que alguém sabe o porquê que as pessoas malvadas ou as pessoas más querem que isto aconteça? Alguém sabe disto aqui?
Or people, you know, these people that are Satanists, let's say this. Do someone knows why?
Yeah, they want this to happen because in their minds, they feel that it frees them from the do-gooders. So they think that they're going to benefit by these people being gone. And this is what they teach each other. So they think that this world will be purged of the ones that don't want to be here any longer. So they have it to themselves, but they're being deceived.
The thing is, this is one thing. Thank you, Thank you, Yaya, and Elder. There's one thing that I will give you as a secret today. These people, there's some of them, they are fallen. And they say, when all this tribulation, all these problems comes, they probably will have another chance to fight the Most High, yeah? Because the Most High will come down to save his people. He will have another chance to fight the Most High because they say we are stronger and we can go back where we came from. Believe it or not. It sounds crazy.
O irmão Trey acabou de dizer agora que ele achava que muitos deles acreditavam que quando este sofrimento e a guerra acabaria, que o mundo ia terminar e que muita gente ia morrer e que essas pessoas más poderiam ter o mundo para eles. O irmão Massa disse que isto também é uma atenção, porque eles realmente querem que o Apocalipse caia, mas
they believe in the Antichrist, the Muslims believe in the Antichrist, the Jewish, the Christians, so they want these things to happen. So either the Christians say that Jesus comes to save, but the Satanists say, okay, our Antichrist will come, so it will be war. So we are going to war, and this is what we're reading here.
Yeah. Então nós vamos ir para a guerra, porque no fundo todas as religiões acreditam que o anticristo virá, não é? E muitos deles são anjos caídos. E eles creem que quando tudo isto acontecer, eles vão poder ir para onde eles saíram. O irmão Massa tem agora algumas perguntas.
Brother Lucky Licolo, what will you do when war starts?
Irmão Lucky Licolo, o que é que você vai fazer quando a guerra começar?
You see?
Estão a ver?
There's no answer to that. Brother Matthew.
Irmão Matthew, não há uma resposta para isso. Irmão Matthew.
What are your plans?
Quais são os seus planos?
Normally we are just waiting in America to say, do you know what? I love war. Let me also go to drop some bombs in Russia because of this thing with Ukraine. Then you have World War III. Then you have World War III. I just tell you, yeah. This is, you know, just the middle of that. Okay?
No fundo, o mundo inteiro só está à espera que os americanos digam: nós amamos a guerra, vamos lá bombardear os russos, e aí a terceira
The
guerra
only
mundial
thing
vai
that
começar.
the only thing why this shouldn't happen like this is because the Most High is saying my people are not prepared. You can go to Revelation 7:3.
A única razão que isto não está a acontecer desta maneira é porque o Tata Zembe disse que o povo dele ainda não está preparado. Podemos ver isto no livro do Apocalipse 7:3.
Brothers and sisters, this is not the game here.
Irmãos, isto não é uma brincadeira. Apocalipse 7:3.
The time to buy luxurious cars and only to think on yourself, it's not. This is not the best time to do so. It's a time to seek for the Most High, to know what did
comprar
Joseph
carros
do?
luxuosos,
What did Lot
casas
do?
luxuosas, roupas luxuosas, acabou.
What
O que é
did
que o
Noah
Lot
do?
fez? O que é que Noé fez?
Yeah, it's a time of Massa to prepare the people of Isolele to come back home, and so will all Isolele be saved.
Este é o tempo que Massa tem que preparar o Isolele, o povo.
Politics good. Will we have food?
Tem que assegurar o povo de Tata Zembe, garantir que tenhamos comida e para que toda a gente possa voltar para Isolele. Este é o tempo em que temos.
Now, let us read again what will happen.
Vamos ler outra vez. Vai acontecer. Zacarias 14:12.
And brothers and sisters, don't think that this will happen many years from now. I told you, Tata Nzambi is really saying that he will help us in the midst of fire, which means we saw a pastor giving a prophecy, ships and stuff like that will save us. And, you know, but it won't be like this. It will be like tribulation, people putting to jail, you know, chaos, okay? Chaos, real chaos. The first time where white people will really say, man, we are at war. What's going on? No food, no this and this. And some people will be Nazis, some people will be Black power, some people will be Chinese power. Now we are now here, whatever what you will see different kinds of people coming with their army. And this is what the Most High will say. And now read Zacarias 14:12 again.
Então, muita gente está a pensar que isto vai demorar muito a chegar, mas vocês já devem ter percebido que essas coisas não vão demorar muito tempo a chegar, não é? Porque a guerra vai começar já, ou já começou até para alguns. Pela primeira vez o homem branco vai realmente ver que estão em guerra, vai faltar água, vai faltar comida, vai faltar um monte de coisa, e haverá grupinhos, como grupos de negros, grupo de chineses, grupo de brancos, preparados com arma para manifestar. Não vai ser como o pastor disse, que vai haver naves espaciais para nos chavar. Não.
All the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
If you see some apocalyptic videos, you're going to understand what he's saying here. Okay, this did not happen in the time of Zacharias, but this will happen very soon to us. He's talking about some nice bombs, okay, that will be dropped from some tanks or whatever, that will do you have some chemical products on it, and we're going to go to war.
Zacarias 14:12 vai acontecer.
No prophecy that will be not fulfilled, and you can go to the politicians, you can go to the magicians, you can go. Everything that is written will happen.
Não há profecia nenhuma que não se cumprirá. Tudo que está escrito acontecerá. Podes ir aonde tu quiseres, os políticos, aonde tu quiseres, tudo vai acontecer. Isto que está escrito no Zacarias 14:12 vai acontecer agora, na nossa geração. Não aconteceu na dele, mas acontecerá na nossa.
The Most I always say it's good to have a house in Timbuktu. It's good to have in America. It's good to have a house in Russia, because when the time comes and you don't have the passport to leave America, you can't, Where's your passport? Where's your passport? Hey man, look at my family. Away with, and here the gun up to your neck. This is what you see in movies. This is what they show you all the time. And people are like, it's just a movie, but a movie. Hey, this man has a great fantasy to make a movie like this. And the most funny thing is, all movies, 99% are like this. So,
Por isso é que é bom ter casa em todo lado, ter casa em Bantu, ter casa em Angola, em vários lados. Porque da mesma maneira que nós vemos nos filmes e que pensamos que é só ficção, que é filme, que é ideias, não é? Isto vai acontecer na realidade. Aqueles que não tiverem um sítio para ir, porque a minha família não tens casa ali, vão pegar e vão enforcar-te, não é? Isto nós vemos em todos.
Do we not see people from Congo migrating to other countries? People from Ethiopia fleeing, people from Nigeria fleeing, people from the Southern America fleeing. We are seeing people from the China, somewhere else, India fleeing. We are seeing people from Ukraine fleeing from war. It has started already. Yeah, people are only watching too much Netflix, but people are fleeing in that time where we are. People are fleeing back and forth.
É verdade. Neste tempo em que nós vivemos, as pessoas já estão a migrar, já estão a fugir de um sítio para o outro. Já estamos a ver africanos da Etiópia, do Congo, estamos a ver chineses, asiáticos. As pessoas já estão a fugir. Enquanto uns vejam Netflix distraídos, uns estão a viver aquilo que uns estão a ver em ficções.
Brothers and sisters, this is not a joke.
Meus irmãos, isto não é uma brincadeira, não é uma piada.
I know that we are fine. We are here in the Samba. We are fine as a family and all this, but outside there is the hell going on. I don't know how to explain. People have no houses. They lose everything in one second. They lose every single thing that they had. The only thing what they will take with them is a mobile phone that will have like 8 hours of time of energy, and then it's also done.
Então estamos em momentos realmente muito terríveis. Nós estamos aqui no Samba, estamos bem, mas eu vos garanto, meus irmãos, que isto não é brincadeira. Nós temos pessoas que estão a passar perigos de vida, que estão a fugir neste momento, que a vida deles mudou no fechar e abrir de olhos, que só ficaram com telemóvel, que só tem carga se calhar de 8 horas e depois disso
Now
também
read
já não tem nada.
2 Peter 3 and 7.
Segundo Peter
3, 7. 2 Peter
3,
7.
é segunda Peter. Segunda Pedro. 3, capítulo 7. Versículo 3, capítulo 7. Segundo Pedro, versículo 3, capítulo 7. It's too hot.
Now you're going to see the secret behind the Most High's miracles. There's fire. He said that I finished the world with water. And he said, now I will send fire. And that's why you saw that people's flesh will go out from them and nuclear bombs and all this kind of things. Meteoroid will come fall from heaven. So,
agora sim vamos começar a ver a realidade.
2 Peter 3 and 7. Who wants to read? Who's ready to read?
Quem quer ler?
2 Peter 3:7. But by the same word, the heavens and earth that now exist are stored up for fire, being kept until the day of judgment and destruction of the ungodly.
Exactly. Yeah, Elder, can you explain?
Não pode explicar.
I need help with this one.
the heaven and the earth have
I know
agreed.
they have made this into a blockbuster movie called Greenland, where they showed the sky catch on fire with all of the stones and everything falling down to the ground like fire and brimstone, that the Most High had prepared for the judgment of men, because it goes back to the book of Hanok where it says that fire will consume the wicked. So he's prepared all of this with the Maliki Makongo. He will open up his arsenal to where this fire will then fall upon the ungodly.
Exactly. So with other words, the world will be purified with fire.
Em
Yeah.
outras palavras, quer dizer que o mundo será purificado com fogo.
You know, that's what we're seeing today. We're seeing here water a little bit there and here, but the volcanoes and everything that has a fire element, yeah, nuclear weapons. This is the world war. That will, when this starts, then you know, okay. So what will happen when you see something drops on your neighbor? You know, I think you yourself, you will, you know, you won't care no more about your car. You will just run.
Então, quando vocês verem que os vulcões estiverem a disparar bombas nucleares, aí sim começou a verdadeira guerra. E não garanto que você nem sequer vai pensar no seu carro, nem nada.
Okay. Now, Yael Zulu, I think you have the computer in front of you. Go to 2nd Esdras 9:9-12. And for you guys, because you don't have this book of Esdras, go to Malachi 3 and 6.
Malaquias 3 e 6, vamos abrir o livro de Malaquias, capítulo 3, versículo 6.
Don't worry about the Most High when he starts killing people.
Não se preocupem com Tata Zamba quando ele começar a matar as pessoas.
The Most High when you see two people.
2nd Esdras what? I'm sorry, please, forgive me.
2nd Esdras 9:9-12.
Gotcha.
And Malachi 3 and 6.
Malaquias 3, versículo 6.
The Most High say, when you see two people are in the field, one will stay and one will die.
Tata Zamba disse que quando você vê que duas pessoas estão no campo, um morrerá e um ficará.
Yeah. These words will not change.
Essas palavras não mudarão.
But this death is not a normal death, just death, what you see here, oh, he died, like we are seeing it all the time. But this death that we're going into now, this will be an everlasting death, also the death of spirit.
Ok. Esta morte não será uma morte normal. Esta morte será uma morte para sempre. Não uma morte como vimos. Esta morte será uma morte física e espiritual.
You can't be coming again to this world.
A morte espiritual significa que não voltarás mais para este mundo, ou neste mundo.
You ready for second?
You can read.
All right. Then shall they be in a pitiful case, which now has abused of my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torment. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. The same must know it after death by pain.
So I told you guys I will bring some nice, refreshing Bible verses out.
Eu disse-vos que traria algumas refrescantes, alguns versículos bíblicos refrescantes hoje.
Maybe Brother Luzolo read it again so that we have the great voice here, so that you can
irmão
hear it one more time.
Leia outra vez para que possamos ouvir mais uma vez, que ele tem aquela voz assim forte.
Oh, you want me to read?
Oh, I don't have the electricity out here. I don't have access to Esdras.
Okay. Would you
Read
want me to read?
again, Brother Natambo, yes.
Okay. Then shall it be pitiful case which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torment. For as much as their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loathed my laws while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it, the same must know it after death by pain.
Now look,
Agora vejam.
where is Babylon today? Where is
Onde
Egypt?
está a Babilônia hoje?
Where
Onde
are
está
the
o
Greeks?
Egito?
Where are
Onde estão os gregos?
they? The Romans.
Os
Where's
romanos?
the Roman kingdom. Why is it like
Onde é que
this?
está o reino dos
Germany
romanos?
with Hitler, Napoleon Bonaparte when they ruled. Where are they today? Brothers and sisters, we're going through a tough time with America and the European nations. They will fall.
Meus irmãos, nós temos em momentos difíceis com a América e as nações europeias cairão. Porque onde estão esses líderes todos que cá tiveram? Onde está o Hitler que representava o meio? Então estamos aqui. Ou estão aqui.
Yeah. The Moses is saying those who lived in fullness. It's not bad to have money, not even a little bit. But if you have money, remember the Most High in everything that you do. In everything that you do. But we have people, and I used to love YouTube videos, yeah, when they go around with a diamond tester and all these kinds of things, you know, and they're testing people. They have 5 chain diamonds, you know, and in the same way, I'm thinking you have 5 chains. This is a chain. You can take a little of you can have 2 or whatever. You can have your money, but also help people. It's important, and live a righteous life. Try to live the Most High's life. Don't be arrogant. Yeah, but all these people, money makes people very arrogant. Money changes people's life. It makes you become very, very unhuman. Okay, and the Most High will remember all of those people who have never repented, who have never called his name, who never helped him or his people, who never worshipped him, and he will start killing. Brothers and sisters, he will not do like the Christians do, like, oh yeah, how are you doing? He will start killing people. You know?
Satã disse, vós que viveste na abundância, não é que seja mal ter, mas é ter e saber dar. Satã está a falar daqueles que têm e que a riqueza ou a abundância subiu-lhes pela cabeça, acabou com a humanidade deles. Então Satã vai realmente matar essas pessoas, sem piedade. Quando chegar a hora, sem voltas, não como a igreja diz, não. Vai acontecer, vai acontecer. Quando temos, é suposto nós darmos. E há pessoas que tornaram-se muito arrogantes por terem abundância e não tiveram piedade e nem deram, não foram misericordiosos para com os outros.
Malachi 3 and 6.
Malaquias 3, capítulo 6.
For I am in Zombie, I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed.
Exactly. Wisdom 2:23.
Juízos 2, 23.
What was that one again?
Wisdom.
Wisdom of Solomon.
Yes, Wisdom of Solomon 2:23.
For Tatan Nizami created man to be immortal and made him to be an image of his own eternity.
Ok? Porque Tatan criou o homem à sua imagem e também para ser a imagem na sua eternidade. Juízes
Proverbs
3.
3 and 17.
Provérbios 3, 17. Provérbios 3, 17.
Proverbs 3 and 17. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace.
Just Proverbs.
Proverbs 3:17.
What is the name of the other thing there of Solomon? I've always changed it. Sprüche
Provérbios 3, 17.
before Proverbs, not Psalms. Proverbs 3:17 normally it has to say talk about the godless people, the ungodly people, and the godly people. Just check. Go to Job 13 and 26. I'm checking the proverb verse.
Vamos ao livro de Job. Qual é os versículos? Which versículos, brother? Sorry, Job.
13
Job 13.
and 26.
For thou writest bitter things against me, and makest me to possess the iniquities of my youth. And get there.
Go to 19 and 26.
Agora vamos para Job 19, 27.
And though for my skin worms destroy this body, yet in my flesh shall I see Tatanzambi.
Exactly. Yeah. Read again.
And though after my skin worms destroy this body, yet in my flesh shall I see Tatanzambi.
Exactly. Yeah. So, which means that there's one verse that normally I really needed, but I couldn't find it.
Isto quer dizer?
We live here and we're going to also live in the spiritual world. But the death that we are dying now in this time, we have to be aware of that some of us will not have the chance to be born again, especially because you have to start thinking like this. Even in the Ancient Testament, it is talked about the fourth kingdom beast, right? And we passed almost all these kingdoms. We had enough chances to change or to do things better. Sometimes that what we are today comes from that what was our past. Okay, not many people don't know those things. But now where we are going, brothers and sisters, we're going to this prophecies, but the Most High say, I will establish my kingdom. Yeah. Continue que ele bonga, continue, ya. Continue que ele bonga, continue, ya. Amapangi toma keba, ay. The last kingdoms, the Most High is talking about the last kingdom. He's like, me, I will sit now on the throne. There will be no Chinese. There will be no Russia sitting here. No. Okay. He's saying, I will now change everything. So it's not the time now, to do bullshit. I'm thinking, oh yeah, I want to do what I want, because the afterlife will be the life of furnace for you if you die spiritually, because you're gonna die in flesh, and when you die spiritually, so everyone can think by himself, maybe this spirit will be tortured. Yeah, because you had enough chances to make it better.
Okay. Então, o que eu quero que todos nós saibamos é que muitos de nós morrerão e já não mais reviverão ou voltarão a nascer outra vez. Porque nós já passamos por isso que estamos a passar agora. Só que desta vez Tata Nzambe disse que ele vai montar o seu trono, o seu reino. Não haverá uma potência mundial como hoje em dia já tivemos os alemães, tivemos os russos, agora temos os americanos, temos a China que está a se tornar uma potência. Não, desta vez será Tata Nzambe no seu trono, a potência. Então, muitos quando morrerão, não morrerão só na carne, morrerão também no espírito, já não voltarão a encarnar, não voltarão aqui e realmente sofrerão torturas, algum tipo de castigo.
Let's go to Job
Vamos para o livro de Job
5 and 25.
5 e 25. Na Bíblia, o livro de Job 5 e
Thou
25.
shalt know also that thy seed shall be great, and thine offspring as the grass of the earth. And get there.
Okay,
Uhum.
which you should never forget, that things will not be bad for everyone in this Jacob's trouble or turbulences, in these problems that are going to come to this world. In one place you are seeing darkness, and in the other place you are seeing the suns going up.
Então, nós temos que perceber que nesta tribulação que vai decorrer, não é? Para uns será escuridão, mas para outros será luz. Então, as coisas não serão iguais para todos.
Eclesiasticus.
Eclesiásticos, penso que pronunciei bem.
Ecclesiasticus 3 and 17.
Eclesiásticos 3:17. Eu também não consigo pronunciar bem estes versículos, mas quem percebeu é o Eclesiásticos 3:17.
My son, go on with thy business in meekness, beloved of him that is approved.
Is this Ecclesiasticus 3 and 17? I said to myself, Tata will bring into judgment both the righteous and the wicked, for there will be a time for every activity, a time to judge everyone.
Yes, that's Ecclesiastes, brother. Ecclesiasticus, he was reading from the Apocrypha.
Yeah. So again, I said to myself, Tata will
Eu
bring
disse a mim
judgment.
mesma que Tata já me trará justiça,
Both the righteous and the wicked.
Para os bons e para os maus.
For there will be a time for every activity, a time to judge every.
Porque haverá tempo para todo tipo de atividade e também para julgar todos.
And this is where we go, brothers and sisters.
E é por este caminho que estamos a andar, meus irmãos.
Brothers and sisters, this is where we go.
É por este caminho que estamos aí, meus irmãos e minhas irmãs.
Job 5 and 26.
Job 5 e 25.
Judgment is coming to every flesh. Every flesh.
O julgamento virá para toda a carne. Toda a carne.
To prepare. Don't be scared of it, because it will be now normal, even in the West.
Temos de nos preparar, não tenham medo, porque este julgamento vai se tornar uma coisa normal,
all over the world, in the Caribbean, in Asia,
de toda a parte do mundo, das Caraíbas, da Ásia.
Shall come to thy grave in a full age, like as a shock of corn cometh in his season.
And this is what all of us want, We want to go to our grave in full age.
Yes.
E isto é o que todos nós queremos. Nós queremos ir para a nossa sepultura com idade suficiente, com a idade cheia.
Who wants to die with 27?
Quem quer morrer aos 27 anos?
No, 400.
O irmão disse que queremos morrer com 300, 400 anos.
You see.
Estão a ver?
900 like my forefathers.
And the spirit of Methuselah is here.
900 anos, como os nossos ancestrais.
Yeah. Good. So Job 8 and 10.
Então, Job 8 e 10.
The Most High will bring his people back home. Yeah, and they
O
will
Criador
take
trará o
kingdom
seu
again.
povo de volta a casa.
People will become older again, and we're going to inherit the land again.
As pessoas vão
People will
envelhecer
be-
outra vez e vamos herdar a terra outra vez.
And those who made it in the Pemba Kalunga, in the spiritual world, those spirits will come back.
E aqueles que conseguiram chegar à Pemba Kalunga no mundo espiritual, estes sim voltarão outra vez a renascer.
Yeah, priests, kings, and judges, those spirits will come back to inherit the
Pastores, juízes, pessoas corretas, estes espíritos voltarão para habitarem outra vez na terra.
Job 8 and 10.
Job 8 e 10.
Shall not they teach thee and tell thee and utter words out of their heart?
Job 8 and 11.
Can the
Job 8
rust,
e 11.
can the rust grow up without mire? Can the flag grow without water? In Gipta.
8 and 12.
Will sit yet in its
8 e
greenness,
12.
will sit yet in its greenness and not cut down. It is withered too before any other herb.
Who did understand this precept?
What you say?
Read again, 8, 11, and 12.
Nós temos que entender esse capítulo. Vamos ler outra vez. 8, 11 e 12.
Can the rust grow? Can the rust grow without mire? Can the flag grow without water? Will sit yet in its greenness and not cut down. It withered to before any other herb. So this kind of goes back to Isaiah's prophecy about the tares in the wheat, because it says you're going to grow among the chaff, but only at the end will the wheat begin to shine. So this is a similar concept with this prophecy, that we're going to go through all of the garbage that the tares are throwing at us, but in the end, you will then come out and be shining better than the tares.
O nosso irmão teve aqui a tentar explicar que isto tem a ver com aquilo que Isaia Congo disse sobre o trigo e o joio, não é? Que no fim o joio será retirado do trigo e poderá-se então ver a diferença entre o trigo e o joio.
So, with other words, we have to grow together with crocodiles, with the snakes, with everything that is bad. And at last you come out like a shining.
Em outras palavras, nós temos que crescer com os tigres, os crocodilos, com tudo aquilo que é mau, e no final sairemos em glória, não é?
And brothers and sisters, this did not happen now because all of us are the same at the moment. But when
Meus irmãos, isto
tribulation
não está a
comes,
acontecer
you will
agora,
see.
porque todos nós somos iguais, mas quando a tribulação chegar, vocês verão.
Yeah, when the real tribulation starts, then you will see who the people really are around you.
Então, quando a verdadeira tribulação chegar, vocês verão quem realmente são as pessoas ao pé de vocês.
And I don't want to lie to you, yeah. According to the prophecies, you must come home, be at home when tribulation starts.
E eu não vos quero mentir, mas de acordo com as profecias, vocês têm que estar em casa, estar de volta na vossa casa. Quando
You must be around the saints. You must have priests, people that see visions, people that have agricultures, people that build, people that are understanding the Most High and reading the stars and understanding every constellation from the Most High. If not, what do you want to do, man? You know, people must understand that we are going through very tough times. In the coming years, the Most High will, Gog and Magog, people will start fighting each other. And we have seen in the time of Corona People hunger in Italy, in Spain, in Brazil. People died because of hunger. People migrating from the Dominican Republic, Haiti, everywhere, trying to make it to America. People that could make it to America, they're trying to go down to the South, yeah, and they're meeting each other in the midst and saying, hey, where do you go? And the other one, where do you go? I just came from there. Is it better there? No, man, hunger here too. And this is the truth. People died because of hunger. China feed it. China started to feed people in the Caribbeans, in the islands, in Jamaica and all this. And the funniest thing is, listen, I will tell you, America at the moment, Europe is feeded as well by China. And go to Europe. Now at the moment, you can only buy one sardine. They have no corn, okay? Water is not the same no more. They can't eat. You can't go and buy like you have bought and things in Europe. My mom is somewhere here or not today, I don't know. She can testify to you. You cannot just buy, I want to buy here thousands for me. It's like you can only buy one toilet paper. What? One toilet paper is 2 days for me. Then find a way where you go do your this is where we go. And this is not funny. This is really where we go. Because then when you start seeing, oh, it hurts. Oh, then I want to see you, what person you really are. If you're really starting, everything's good with me, I love the Most High. I don't think so. Surviving. Did you ever see a hungry lion?
Então, quando a verdadeira tribulação chegar, convém estar em casa, ao pé dos anciões, onde as pessoas vão estar a cultivar, a orar, não é? Porque quando a verdadeira tribulação chegar, acredita-me, que não estarás com sorriso nos dentes, não. Neste momento, na Europa, tem muitas coisas que estão escassas. Eu, pelo menos, posso testemunhar isto, porque estou na Europa, e sei que muitos também estão na Europa e estão a ver que falta-nos óleo, falta-nos sardinhas, há coisas que comprávamos em abundância, que hoje em dia já não podemos comprar em abundância. Pelo menos aqui em Portugal também já não podes comprar óleo a quantidade que quiseres. Já existe um limite. Por mais incrível que pareça, a China está a alimentar realmente o mundo, está a alimentar a Europa, está a alimentar a América. Então, estes momentos de tribulação, e isto só aconteceu por causa do corona, imaginem quando a tribulação começar. Nós não vamos receber a tribulação com um sorriso na boca, dizer, sim, está fazendo. Não. Vai ser quente, vai estremecer com toda a nossa estrutura física como espiritual.
Who could imagine that Europe one day would start saying, we die in hunger? In this moment, Europe is dying hunger.
Quem podia imaginar que a Europa
Go
diria
to America, to the
vamos morrer de
mall.
fome?
I don't know how it is where Sister Veronica is, Mama Veronica, but go to the States, go to different kinds of malls, you will see it's empty. This is Europe. How can this be? So now we understand the prophecies of the Most High that the poor will become rich and the rich will become poor. And those who hunger now today will be feeded, because the all food of this world is in where? In Africa.
Is in África. Então, agora nós vamos começar a perceber as profecias de Tatanzembe. Quando Tatanzembe diz que o pobre se tornará rico e o rico se tornará pobre. Isto porque hoje em dia a Europa já pode dizer que não há comida.
Brother, what do you know of the travel traveling within the next few months? Because some of us will have to do a lot of traveling this month and August and September. I'm one of those.
The only thing that I know that there's a lot of traveling going on with our African-American brothers that are coming home to visit, in different kinds of areas. Yeah, this is what is happening, and that's good. So that's the only thing I know.
O irmão aproveitou para perguntar sobre a viagem, porque muitos dos nossos irmãos afro-americanos estão a vir em África para diferentes pontos de África, e que também é bom, não é? Para conhecerem.
I don't want to lie to you about the things that will happen in the Caribbeans.
Eu não vos quero mentir sobre as coisas que vão acontecer nas Caraíbas.
The Caribbean,
nas
the
ilhas.
islands will be full of water, full underwater.
As ilhas estarão cheias de água, ou
They
bem,
will be
melhor,
not able to feed
mergulhadas na água.
themselves
Não poderão alimentar-se,
because the earth is not good, is not fertile to do agriculture.
porque a terra não estará fértil para ser feita agricultura.
It is not that it was always like this. The most of the land was misused.
Não é que sempre foi assim, não, mas sim porque a maior parte da terra foi abusada, foi mal
But the
usada.
Amazonas has also a problem with earth. This earth is not good to do certain things.
E a Amazônia também tem grande problema com a terra, porque a terra deles não é fértil,
And I
ou não
really
dá para
pray
fazer
for our
certas
people
coisas.
in these islands to understand that their home is not the Americas, but their home is there where they used to come from, Africa. That they have to do their best to go to Nigeria or whatever, where to start a new life.
E eu realmente estou a orar para os nossos irmãos que estão nessas ilhas, nesses países ou estes locais, que eles percebam que aquilo não é, ali onde eles se encontram não é a verdadeira terra deles, que eles têm que voltar para a terra dos ancestrais deles.
The funny thing about Africa doesn't see colors because all the colors of this world came from us.
A coisa mais engraçada sobre a África é que os africanos não vejam a cor, porque realmente todas as cores vieram de nós.
But in the day that the white people will realize that their time is up and hunger and all the problems will come, especially the sons that are born now, they will start rebellions.
Então, no momento que o homem branco perceber que tudo acabou, que o dinheiro acabou, e que já não é a mesma coisa, os seus filhos se tornarão rebeldes.
The Most High will
Ou
give
eles.
power to the Islam. He will give power to those people in the Balkan, in the East. And you will see Russia and...
Tata Zamba vai dar poder ao Islão. E nós veremos então a queda da Rússia, ou das potências.
You will see Russia, you will see China raising against the West.
E vamos ver a Rússia e vamos ver a China a levantar-se contra a Europa.
And the West will not be able to feed himself. And many people in the West know it already. That's why they're building bunkers. That's why they want to fly away from this world. I don't know what kind of wings they will have because the sky is the limit.
E os europeus já sabem disto, por isso é que muitos estão a construir bunkers, né? Casas subterrâneas, porque eles sabem que faltará alimento na Europa. Uns querem viajar, não se sabe onde, não é? Diz que o céu é o limite, vamos lá ver. Eu ouvi que uns vão para o planeta Marte.
When you hear the Queen of England dying, this is the kingdom of the white man fall.
E quando vocês ouvirem que a rainha da Inglaterra morreu, aí sim, porque esta é a queda do reino do homem branco. Será a queda do reino do homem branco.
They will have different kinds of problems in the politics. They will try now to bring their own politicians to fall.
Eles vão ter diferentes tipos de problemas nas suas políticas e vão tentar fazer que alguns dos seus políticos caiam.
And they will do everything that the people stay in their countries. No one will be able to leave.
E eles farão de tudo para que as pessoas que estão nos países deles não possam sair.
And that's why in this moment you guys are captive in the diaspora.
Por isso é que neste momento somos cativos aqui na diáspora.
Yeah,
Ou
and you will see
seremos até quando
in
isto
the next
começar.
years you will understand what I have said, because when you see fire coming, yeah, this fire will take all flesh. People must be very aware because the Most High's word will come true.
Ok? E vocês vão perceber isto já daqui a mais uns aninhos, que estamos mantidos em cativeiros aqui na Europa, e quando o fogo vier, vai vir e vai consumir toda a carne.
Let us read Deuteronomy 12:3.
Vamos ler agora o Deuteronômio 12:3.
Deuteronomy 12:3. You shall tear down their altars and dash in pieces their pillars and burn their Asherim with fire. You shall chop down the carved images of their gods and destroy their name out of that place. And get it.
Who knows the story of Elia with the gods of Baal?
Oh yeah.
Quem sabe a história de Elias e os reis de Bel?
Yes. It was a
What
confrontation. And
O irmão disse que foi uma confrontação.
he challenged him to get pick a heifer and call on their God to make that fire come down. And they called on their God all day, all afternoon until evening sacrifice. And when they finished the calling, he said, Elijah said to them, "Is what's taking them so long? Okay, move out the way." I'm paraphrasing. Move out the way. And he repaired the altar, poured out the barrels of water upon it. And then he called on the Most High, Captain the Zombie, and said, "Show him did not do this of myself, but show him that you're drawing them back to yourself, and show him that you are the Most High." And fire fell and consumed the sacrifice, consumed the wood, consumed the dirt, and consumed the water. And he told them, and he told the people, "Now kill all those prophets."
You see, and this is what will happen. And you see, that's why you have so many angry people, black people saying, "Oh, when our time comes, we're going to do the worstest things." And people are thinking this is just a joke. This is not a joke. The Most High will bring chaos into this world, and people will start killing each other. You can go to, everyone can read by himself later, Habakkuk 2.
Algumas pessoas podem ler o livro de Abacuque 2, não é? Porque essas coisas vão realmente acontecer. Vai haver uma manifestação de poderes como aquilo que aconteceu com Elias, não é? E o rei. E realmente é o que vai acontecer. Vai haver uma guerra. As pessoas vão matar-se entre elas, não é? Estamos a ouvir agora negros a dizerem que quando estivermos no poder vamos fazer pior. E realmente é isto que vai acontecer. Vai acontecer
Believe
coisas
me,
piores.
black people and the Most High Spirit, they will finish up. And this is the problem here, and you can believe it or not, this will happen like this. And Brother Natambwe, did you ever kill someone?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, and you don't want to, right?
Well, at one time I did when they attacked my father. Yeah, I did want to, but not at this time.
You see, and that time here, the Most High will say, "Kill." Okay.
Há quem nunca matou ninguém, mas naquela altura, talvez vai dizer, mata, porque não teremos outra opção.
Like he said to Moses, finish them all off. Like he said to Elijah, finish them all. Like he said to David, to all of them, finish them off.
Como ele disse a Moisés, a Elijah, acabem com eles. Ele fará isto.
He will make those angry. Here, the Greeks. Oh, the Germans have done something to us one day. Oh, the Indians to the people in Israel. These people, they don't like us. Let me drop one bomb first. And that's why, brother and sisters, we will never stop this way. Say, we will never stop the way of the Most High. Say it.
We will never stop.
We will never stop the way of the Most High.
He's our Father.
Nós não vamos parar a maneira de
The Most High is our Mother.
The Most High is our
mother. The
Most High will save us and our children.
The Most High will
save us and our children.
The Most High will save us and our children.
The Most High will save us and
the Most High will save me.
the Most High will save me.
Like this, this Most High will save me.
The Most High will save me.
Save me. Hallelujah. Kimbo.
The Most High will save our friends.
The Most High will save our friends.
The Most High will save our families.
The Most High
The
will
Most
So-
High will
Senhor vai
save our
salvar as
family.
nossas famílias.
Pray for all of those, yeah, because there is a tough time coming.
Orem para todos esses que falamos agora, porque realmente estamos a chegar em tempos difíceis.
Those who know, they can prepare themselves. But those who
Aqueles que
not,
sabem podem se preparar, mas aqueles que não
how can they
sabem,
prepare themselves if they do not know?
como é que eles vão de preparar-se se eles não sabem?
Who knows the precept of the 10 women with the candles?
Quem sabe o preceito das 10 virgens com velas ou com candeais?
Who can explain this precept?
Quem pode explicar este preceito?
You say
Go ahead, sorry. The precept is about being prepared for those that did and those who didn't. So there were the 5 that didn't prepare, and it goes back to our culture as Bantu. We wait for the bridegroom. They didn't have enough candle that went out. So when the bridegroom came, he left them where they were at. And so
Are you
it's about being
prepared,
prepared.
Brother Trey?
I'm
Então aí,
prepared.
Coming now.
I'm prepared.
ninguém está.
Oh yeah.
Gungangele,
Vocês estão
gele,
preparados?
tiga, gunga, onsono. Gungangele,
Estamos preparados
gele,
para
gele,
enviar.
gunga, tiga, onsono. Gungangele, gunga, gungangele, gele, gunga, tiga, onsono. Gungangele, gele, gele.
Ninguém está.
Forget this. Yeah. That,
Não se esqueça disso.
the Most High is rising, and we should not always think that the Most High is friendly. He say that the time is coming that He will put fire upon all flesh, brothers and sisters. Yeah.
Satanás está-se a levantar, então nós não podemos pensar que ele é
Don't think that you are poor. Don't think that you are alone. Don't think that you're forgotten, because the whole world will be now persecuted and will be like, what is going on here? And for some,
não
it
penses
will
que
be
estás
late.
sozinho, não penses que estás
But
acabado.
you are chosen.
Será
You
o que
know the
está a
Most High
acontecer.
already. If you
Para uns
just
será o
repent
fim.
a little, the Most High already say, I remember that person. He have done good things. He prayed to me already. This is my son and his daughters, his grandchildren, his this. He will save all of you guys. Because it will be tough times coming. You know?
Então, para nós, Satanás já nos
will speak
conhece, é
out.
só nos arrependermos.
Satanists will speak out and start saying, Amen, this and this have we done. Believe me, the Catholic Church will fall. Big problems was about to come. In the next years, we are in 2022. We will not go to 2030, yeah, to see this kingdom here completely falling from the Europeans. We
Nós temos em
we do
2022.
not go
E
to
até
2030 to see hunger, to see war, to see all these kind of things. We will not go there.
nós não chegaremos a 2030
There
sem
was
ver este reino
even
vindo,
in
da Igreja
science,
Católica
the funny thing
vinda.
is,
A
even in
verdade assim.
science, Stephen Hawking said, I'll give this world 100 years.
O mais engraçado é que até cientificamente o Stephen Hawking disse que ele dará
And
daria
believe me,
100
white
anos.
people, they look far.
E acredito que os brancos vejam longe.
Huh? Where the black man is and whatever what the white man have seen already. He said, what? He calculated everything.
Mas o branco já calculou tudo. Não brinca na calculação.
Yeah? When I go now to Germany, the only thing that I will hear is the end of the world.
Quando eu for agora para o Alemanha, eu sei que a única coisa que eu vou ouvir é o fim do mundo.
Like,
Fim do mundo,
hey,
fim do mundo,
Massa,
fim
you
do
told
mundo.
us, man, everything is changing, everything is bad. Even the Arabs are packing the things to go back to Africa.
Até os árabes estão a arrumar as suas coisas para voltarem para a África.
So,
Sei que vou ouvir muitos a dizer, olha, Massa, tu nos disseste realmente está a acontecer, o mundo está a mudar.
Exactly. So we are doing prayers next week. Prepare
Então,
some
nós estamos a
songs.
fazer a oração a próxima semana. Prepara algumas músicas.
Yeah, prepare some songs. We're gonna go to prayers next week. Yeah, very important.
Nós vamos entrar em oração a próxima semana, porque é muito importante.
Let us pray now. So that
Vamos orar agora.
Will we continue Revelations next week?
Brother Luzolo, I will I normally really wanted to work with that guy that was working now, because I used to change them from time to time, because it's always better to hear from different kinds of angels. I don't want to go to this other guy back, because you heard from that guy or his perspective already. It's good, but not too good like this time. That guy that I've used now. But I have said already to my wife to we are talking with someone else, and we are praying with him together to know if he will be able. I have to check him first if his spirit is good enough to do this work. So I'm already talking with someone so that we can continue our work. Like I said, I have also promised that we're gonna do like the righteous prayer, like our forefathers have prayed here in the assembly, so that you guys can see. But this video, this will be not shared on YouTube, because this will be a very special event where we're gonna see and feel the spirit at home. We're gonna feel the purification. We're gonna hear the Most High, what He wants to say for us, and we're gonna do some things for us. Exactly. There's some things that I do not share now before I not go into alchemy, where you can see, some practices, how our forefathers have done things, just to elevate our spirit, also to opening our ways, etc., etc. We have to be able to we have to be able to help people that are handicapped, people that can't see, and all these kinds of things. And this is where we go to, may the Most High be with me and with you guys as well, because you have to learn a lot of things. May the Most High show us a lot of things, like He have promised to our forefathers that He will in these times where we go. Okay.
O irmão Miquel perguntou, o irmão perguntou sobre as orações e sobre a música que tínhamos. O irmão Miquel teve aqui em curtas palavras a dizer que não vai trabalhar com a mesma pessoa, já está a orar com uma outra pessoa, não é? E pronto, que realmente temos que preparar para aprendermos. Ele falou anteriormente do sambo, que é a oração que os nossos ancestrais faziam para Tatazamabungo, que temos que fazer e vamos fazer. Vai ser um culto que não será lançado na YouTube, porque o Espírito realmente vai descer. Vamos ouvir e vamos falar com o Espírito.
If I'm in Germany, definitely then I'm gonna have time to meditate, and then we're gonna do this day where we're gonna put some water into the place, fire. For wind element, we have our air, but I'm gonna tell you everything a little bit earth. And then we're going to do a real prayer, and the Spirit will be there, and with singing and everything, and you're going to feel the Most High and speak to the Most High. And I think this will elevate you and help every one of us here in the assembly. And because it's important for our lives, like I told you guys, prepare. The Most High is coming. You have to start listening to what He really wants you to do in your family. This is something that I can't tell you. The most I have to tell you guys, because every one of us is different. And stay tuned.
Por isso temos todos que preparar, porque cada um tem o seu chamado, e temos que nos preparar para aquilo que está realmente a nos chamar, não é? Então, você deve dizer que brevemente ele estará na Alemanha e poderá preparar-se melhor para fazermos um ritual como deve ser.
Exactly, but search always for the Most High's voice. You have to hear His voice. You have to not just like, oh, the Most High told me, because you're thinking, but you have to hear His voice, because we have to be prepared in where we go. Because brothers and sisters, if we are coming today to Africa, it's the Most High's will. If the things are changing today everywhere, all the world, is the Most High's will. So we have to know what is the next step that my family should do. And what should I do without losing money, without losing anything, without be secured, everything, because there's tribulation coming. And the Most High have to teach us and tell us, what do I do next? It's important.
Então temos mesmo que aprender a ouvir Tatanzamba, não só pensar que não, ouvir Tatanzamba nos teus pensamentos, temos mesmo que aprender a ouvir Tatanzamba. Porque é chegado a hora, está a chegar estes tempos que precisamos ouvir a voz dele para podermos nos direcionar.
In the winter time, I really wants to say, don't be in the West, you know. When the
No
real
inverno,
winter
eu vou
starts,
dizer, não estejam na Europa. É a única coisa que eu posso dizer.
exactly. You know,
Tentem não estar na Europa no inverno.
because they will starting, the winter will start becoming so crazy that you will not have any energy and all these kinds of things.
Porque no inverno as coisas vão ficar tão loucas que não vamos ter energia
I
nem
mean, here in
nada.
the condo, when you have no energy, we know how it is, you know,
Yeah.
the generator,
Yeah.
but there, the alarm, ding, the people, whoa, and they have guns, huh? There's people here. Everyone have a gun at home.
No, this is in the United States.
Yeah. So it's always good to ask. Me, sometimes I'm open for questions. Always good to ask. I'm in Tanzania, I'm in Kenya, I'm in South Africa. What will come next?
Então é sempre bom perguntar, eu estou na África do Sul, estou na Tanzânia, estou em Angola, o que é que vai acontecer a seguir?
Well, Natangwe, ask the spirit of Gabriel, he will tell you.
Perguntas, o irmão Natangwe pergunta
Say, Brother Mikel Massa have said, South Africa will be underwater.
Yes.
O irmão Miguel disse
They confirmed it last week as well.
Huh?
They confirmed it last week that something big is coming.
Aha.
Yes.
O irmão Natangwe disse que já foi confirmado que algo grande está a acontecer. Vai acontecer.
Yeah. So ask, he will tell you. Yeah.
Então
Because the
pergunta.
church leaders, they won't, but the spirit will tell you. I mean, this doesn't mean South Africa will be completely eaten off, but you know,
não quer dizer que a África do Sul vai realmente inundar toda, mas
always asking for solution. Ask for your family. It's your time to asking for your family. It's the time to ask the spirit, you know, for yourself what to do. Ask more for solutions, not this and this problems. Problems are always there, but ask for solution. What is the solution for that?
Peçam por soluções, porque os problemas sempre estão a existir. Peçam a Tatanzamba soluções para os problemas.
Great. Thank you very much, brothers and sisters.